We're here with Jessica Lowndes from 90210. Jessica, thanks for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about your character from the show. I mean, she's obviously, sort of the fly in the ointment a lot of times, to be polite. Tell us a little bit more about sort of where she's come and where she's going to.
My character has definitely gone through a lot. She has a very addictive personality, and I think throughout the last 4 years, you've seen her battle a drug addiction. She had a baby, which she gave up for adoption. She questioned her sexuality and had a girlfriend at one point. And then last year, it was about her music career, but she was in it for all the wrong reasons. You saw a fame-driven, kind of darker side to her, and towards the end of season 3, she definitely made some unethical decisions and took a turn down a very, very dark and wrong path. But this year, it's been fun. Like, my character is all about redeeming herself, and she knows that what she did was wrong, and you're going to see a sweeter, softer side to her, which I love.
And how are your fellow castmates, but how are the other characters in the show going to respond to that? I mean, obviously she's been very nefarious, especially as it relates to Silver.
Yeah. Well, definitely, it's going to be difficult. Like, everyone doesn't know if they can trust her, and it's funny because, also, the fans, I feel like they're not sure if they can trust my character. So it's been a challenge for me as an actress to kind of play her super sweet and to come off genuine, and it's difficult after last year and everything that she did, but slowly she's going to prove herself, and everyone's going to slowly let her in one by one, and right now, Dixon and Liam have definitely taken her under their wing, and that's kind of the start of it, and her number one goal is to get through to Silver.
Right. And how do you feel as an actress playing somebody who's obviously a sort of a terrible person? No, she was a terrible person last season, certainly.
I mean, she did some terrible things.
Okay.
I don't think she's a terrible person. I feel like she's gone through so much, and last year, you saw her just want to be famous so bad, and you find out that the reason for that famed drive and everything in her was because she gave up a baby, and she felt that if she wasn't a success, she gave up the baby for nothing. So that kind of fueled a lot of that ambition and just falling into that whole world. But definitely when her boyfriend, who was kind of her only stable thing in her life, started sleeping with her best friend, sent her on a little bit of a tailspin.
Right.
And I don't agree with what she did, but I understand how that would hurt and make someone crazy. In college, which is really cool. It's you're seeing these people that you've kind of grown with for the last 3 years. They're entering adulthood, and they're kind of relying on each other and making these decisions that are going to impact the rest of their lives. My character didn't graduate high school because she was a dropout. Right. So she is a waitress at the bar that Liam purchases.
Right.
So she's kind of a barmaid this year, and I always joke that I feel like Cinderella because I have my prop is a rag, and I'm always cleaning tables in every scene. But it's great, and I feel like she's slowly getting back in there, and she keeps kind of doing these things that redeem herself, with Liam kind of telling him about Jane's pregnancy, and and Dixon has definitely taken her under his wing as well.
Although Dixon has his own problems right now that he's facing. Is your character going to be involved in helping him, basically get off speed?
Yeah, well, Adrianna, my character, definitely understands addiction better than anybody, and he's going through an addiction, so I feel like she's going to really help him through that within the next few episodes.
And I know that you have a number of guest stars. You've got Kelly Pickler tonight, and then you've got Vinny from Jersey Shore. How's it been working with them?
It's cool. I love that our show does that. It's done that since the original. We've always had really cool guest appearances, and I love that they incorporate really cool bands. For me last year, getting to work with Nelly, it was surreal. When I was looking at the script, and I was like, is this for real? Is he really going to be opposite me? Because I grew up listening to his music. And Snoop Dogg, just chilling. I'm like, hey, Snoop. It's fun for me, and it's it keeps it fresh, and it's fun for me also as a musician to meet fellow musicians that I'm just really inspired by. Yeah, I started off as a singer on the show, which I was totally cool with just singing on TV. That was it. Maybe 2 episodes if I was lucky, and they've kept that throughout the rest of the seasons, which has been really cool. It's she was a singer from the beginning, and they didn't just kind of forget that storyline. So yeah, this year You're going to see her perform Fool, which is one of my songs, and it's available on iTunes. It's my first solo song on iTunes, so that's been really exciting this past week. And yeah, like it's cool because last year it wasn't about the music at all, and this year it comes from a very genuine place.
Character have any love interests this season that we should be?
Well, I hope she has a love interest. It's been a while. Like, her love interest last year was herself, and then the year before it was like drugs. So, well, obviously Naveed has been that present guy in her life, but I don't know. I hope she has a love interest.
But
I feel like she needs it after everything she's gone through. Maybe that'll like calm her down.
But nothing that you're willing to, nothing that you know of at this point, or
Well, nothing that I'm allowed to say.
it sounds like a yes, but not.
Maybe yes.
A maybe yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
You have to wait and see.
A wink and a nod.
Yeah.
Well, Jessica, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And
nice
watch the
talking to you.
90210 tonight. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
bye-bye.